talk to the camera.
Cool.
How about that cigar? And thanks so much for watching our live coverage of the 2021 PCA Trade Show.
And good morning again from PCA 2021. Honored to be talking with John Anderson, who is the president of the PCA board.
Board of Directors, yes, sir.
Yep, board of directors. We had an outstanding breakfast and opening business and some, just great information about where the PCA is at, where it's heading. You guys did a fantastic job this morning.
Thank you. It was really great having everybody here. I mean, the excitement, the amount of folks that are here is absolutely astounding. People want to get back to work. They want to get back to business as usual. And we've missed each other. We've missed our fellow retailers, the networking. I've missed seeing, Ernesto and Carlito and these folks that you're used to networking with. So it's just been fantastic to be back, and the energy is almost electric today.
Absolutely. And, what's been on everybody's mind is the attendance and what the attendance was going to be like. Last night's party was fantastic, put on by Espinosa, Ace Prime, and Crown Heads. Yep. They did a fantastic job. Attendance was up. What is your impression of what we're looking at for attendance?
Well, I will say last night we had more people at the party than we did in 2019, our last show, the last one that we did. So people are here. People are still registering. People are still coming. And our numbers are going to be right there with where we were in 2019. So I'm very excited. We don't have all the manufacturer members here. Some have had supply chain issues, some still COVID fears, some are travel issues, right? Can't get here, can't get visas because of travel restrictions. So, it's been a challenge. We had 100 days from the time we got approval from the governor that we could hold the show to put on what you see here, which is a true testament to the staff of the PCA. Has done a phenomenal job. And I get goosebumps, honestly, because I'm so excited that we're back and that it is as well attended. We didn't know what to expect, right? Yeah. I do know that Vegas right now, as you know, it's just bananas. Vegas is wide open, folks. Things are happening. The hotel is sold out. Everyone is here. Now, it helps to have Garth Brooks playing tonight and the MMA fight and all that, but there is a sense where people are excited to be back, and I am absolutely on the forefront of that.
Oh, and Matt and I can confirm that Vegas is absolutely wide open. We had 2 Lyft drivers cancel on us last night, because they're just so busy. Yeah. Vegas is so busy right now. Which is a great thing.
Absolutely.
And it's great for the show. So talking about the next, the success of this show, what are some things that you're looking for to build upon what we see here?
Are you asking just about the show in general, or are you talking about?
Well, yeah, the show in general and the association, the legislative stuff. Because with the furloughs and everything that happened, we're almost back to full capacity of employment with the PCA. What does ramping up look like for you guys?
Well, that's a good question. So ramping up, basically it was the entire staff of the PCA, including Josh and Glenn, who handled the federal and state legislative affairs. It's been a full team effort, as well as the board that's been involved. So what does it look like going forward? I think the show is going to continue to grow. I think that there are going to be some manufacturers and retailers who haven't attended who are going to be disappointed that they haven't been here. We had the issue with the Big Four, and we've been in talks with the Big Four about coming back, and I'm optimistic that we'll see them back here again, because, forget the deals. It's about the networking. It's about talking. It's about seeing your manufacturing partners and learning from your fellow retailers what's happening out there. And look, as an industry, we either need to come together and figure this out, or we're going to be divided and conquered. And so now is more important than ever that as an industry, Premium Cigars, we all come together and we put together our agenda, figure out that roadmap. And as far as the PCA goes, we are kind of blowing it up and putting it back together. And I think you guys saw that at the breakfast meeting where we talked about, look, guys, here's where the money's going. Here's where we are financially. Here's where, we're trying to be transparent. We want inclusion. We want, this year for the first time, we said, you want to be on the board? Nominate yourself. So I want to see manufacturers on the board. We are an industry association. There's no such thing, in my opinion, as it's a retailer issue, it's a manufacturing issue. It's all an industry issue, because whatever affects a manufacturer is going to trickle down and affect me as a retailer, and whatever affects me as a retailer is going to trickle back up and affect the manufacturer. So we really need to all be on the same page so that we can grow as an industry. And this past 14 months, I mean, it's been record years for certain companies and for certain retailers. We need to continue that. And if we don't get proactive and get really involved legislatively, getting involved in the state capitals, getting involved in the White House, getting involved on Capitol Hill, we're going to be in trouble, and we need to be proactive. And look, this industry is always going to have its fights. It's going to be something that we will always do. The antis, they've got the money, they've got the power. We've got the feet on the ground. We've got the grassroots. We've got our consumers. We've got our retailers. So we really need to have everybody involved and engaged to try to be proactive on any of the, the tax issues, the legislative issues smoking bans, flavor bans, all these things that are really difficult. We need to stay on top of.
Yeah. This might be a bit repetitive, but what would be your quick sell to those retailers that are not current PCA members?
So the PCA has been known as a trade show association, right? I think everybody realized today, it's like, wow, they do an awful lot more. When we talk about how much we've spent over the past, for the lawsuits, for the lobbying efforts, everything we've done and what that's accomplished. So what do I say? I say, get involved. Let your voice be heard. If you're not a member because you're angry about this or this has happened, reach out to us. Have a dialogue. You can get a hold of me. I mean, I'm open. I want to hear it. I want to know what's going on, because we're only as strong as our members. And to not be here because you're not a member, I think you're missing out on a lot of opportunity. And there's a lot of really great new products here. There are PCA exclusive, show exclusive cigars that you only get if you come. There's some dynamite stuff here, and I can't wait. The brand loyalty isn't what it used to be. It used to be, oh, do you carry Fuente? Do you carry Padron? Do you carry Davidoff? Now it's what's new? What's new? This is the place to come and get what's new. And to even set yourself further apart by getting the PCA exclusives.
Absolutely. And follow up to that, what would your message be to consumers?
Once again, please get involved. Send an email to your local state senator. Send it to your local representatives. Your voice is heard. That means a lot. When you talk about that, they actually, whether you believe it or not, they hear you, they listen. Whether it meets what their agenda is another thing. But if you're quiet, if you sit back, if you don't do anything, you can expect things to get worse. So, you know what? Push your local retailer. Are you involved? How can I help? What do you need from me? Because we've got a legion cigar smokers that love this, right? They're passionate about it. Like the NRA that gets their members involved. I want to see our consumers get involved in this too, because there are a lot of guys out there that could really make a difference.
Absolutely. And I can't say enough about how important it is for every one of us to get involved with our local governments and, email and write and call your senators. It is vitally important to continue to enjoy these premium cigars, the industry and culture that we love. It's up to us to protect it. So
there's a great resource out there. It's called cigaraction.org. It's full of resources about state associations, what we're doing federally, how to get involved. You need to find out who your local congressman is, senator. There's all these tools to help. So as PCA, we want to give our members and our consumers all the information that they can use in order to make a difference. So visit cigaraction.org to see what you can do. And we're happy to get involved however we can to help in local jurisdictions as well.
Awesome. Well, John, I thank you so much for your time today. Thank you for this morning's breakfast. It was fantastic. You guys did a wonderful job. And we wish you the best of luck at this show and continuing to grow from here on out.
Outstanding. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. You bet.